Hey, Drian here. Just wanted to take a moment to thank our new patrons, McSkittles and Leaf, for your Patreon subscription. You help bring Tales of Vitore to life, and if you're curious on how you can get your own character shoutout, you can go to flavoredenemy.com or, actually go to the Patreon, which is patreon.com/flavoredenemy. I am not good at this. Bye.
The following program is intended for mature adult audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. You have been warned.
Welcome back to Flavored Enemy, Tales of Vitore. Last we had left off, you all had traveled to Skaldarin, a small city village in the north, home to the Ganid, and traveled is a very loose term, as you call kind of like corralled this way by forces unknown. You're not sure if it's been days, weeks, months, how long. I'm not even sure how long it's been since time passed, not even sure what's real anymore. But as we begin with Nito, what you are sure of is how excited you are this morning as you get up early, 5:30 in the morning, to the smell of stew and what you can assume is the lovely woman that you had met yesterday, Kelia. As you hear, no, it does not go, no.
Nito,
what do you do?
I will kind of just walk forward and have a big yawn, stretch, and kind of walk over, start smelling it. Something smells interesting, delicious. Oh, good morning, Miss Kelia, I believe it was. Pleasure to see you again. What have you here?
Yes, it's my mother. She made some stew. Do you like some stew?
Yes, I would be honored. Please, thank you very much.
Sure. She brings you over a bowl and a pint of ale. Anything? Your rest of your friends, they are still sleeping, yes?
Yes, they are. I actually wanted to find you. I wanted to, of course, with your permission, I wanted to try something. I've been, and I hope it's okay in your village, I've been dabbling in magic a little bit, and I would like to try to talk to Igor, if that's okay.
You'd like to speak to Igor, huh?
Yeah, I need about 10 minutes to prepare, but yeah, I would like to give it a shot.
Well, Igor is not very conversationalist, you know.
Well, that's the point of the magic. He might be with the right spell.
Okay. Well, yes, if you'd like to go and talk to Igor, you're more than welcome. You can.
Where can I find him?
Oh, yes. Over on the northern side of the village, there is a small place you can go. My cousin. You'll find him working over there.
What's your cousin's name? I want to be able to introduce myself.
Destin. Yes. Yeah,
The stew is delicious, by the way. Your mother made very good stew.
Oh, thank you, Mom. If only she could clean up her mess from when she cooks as good as she cleans, as good as she cooks. Well, yes, like I say, you go and speak to my cousin Destin. He's with the rest of the Seekers.
Oh, the Seekers. Okay, yeah. Well, we had a rule back at my house because my mom used to make a lot of dinners when the cook never cleans, as we would say. So we would always take up after her, but we knew she worked very hard for her and my father both to provide for me and my sister. And it seems your mother works hard too, and I know you do as well. It seems you're doing a lot for the village.
Yeah. Well.
You beaten?
Yes, I do enough. I do here. I do there. I wish that what I did was not so little in terms of how we grow.
Well, looking at you and the others I see around here, you all grow quite a lot. That was.
And what do you mean by that?
That was a poor attempt at making a tall joke. Because you're much, much taller.
Are you
and bigger
saying-
than me.
Are you saying I am too large for you?
No, I'm just saying you're taller than me in general.
Well, it seems like you're unhappy with how much larger I am than you.
Oh, I'm
Is this a
very
problem for you?
I'm very happy with how much larger you are than me.
Oh, why is that?
Because I've never met somebody that is this much bigger than me. And the whole reason I left my home was to find things that I'd never seen before. And I've
Yes,
never
and,
seen anybody as tall or as beautiful as you.
I'll give it a solid 6 out of 10 recovery. It could have been much worse. Now, have fun. Go speak to my cousin.
Will do. Thank you. And again, thank you for the stew. And I'll
She walks off
quietly eat the rest of my stew in shame.
as the rest of you all wake up groggily about 6 a.m. With the tasks ahead of you. You all come out and find Nito sitting there having some stew.
Good morning, everybody. So good. Kelia's mom made this, but I don't know if it's for everybody, but she gave me some, so...
That's for everybody. Help yourselves. Bowls over on the table, ladles in the in the pot already, and spoons and bread are on the table as well.
Gosh, she has such good hearing, too. I'll kind of help distribute, because I'm pretty much done eating at this point. I'll help distribute bowls and stew for everybody.
So what do the rest of y'all do?
I think I'm gonna probably stay where I'm at for a minute because I have some things to do privately before I come out.
Okay. Jameson, Zala?
Zala, slightly groggily, as she's upstairs, gestured to Sweetie and got her armor on. And then she comes down, she thanks Neo for the stew, and asks Kelia, no, I'll say that for later. Yeah, so she just very gently eats some stew. Yeah.
Okay. Jameson?
Yeah, food is Jameson's big motivator. You know, you tell him there's soup to be had, he's gonna get up and get some soup.
Okay. And Inoki?
Very groggily, I'm going to make my way to the food and grab a small chunk of bread and wander off in search of Igor.
Okay. And it's at this point that the rest of y'all, the ones that are downstairs, so Jameson, Zala, Nito, you see a rune of light blue energy appear in the center of the room. Y'all can make me an Arcana check.
I mean, I can make one, but...
Okay, Arcana check. Let me just do that.
11. Jameson, you have a +4 to Arcana?
Yeah.
Six. I only got a 6.
Jameson?
7. I'm very much engrossed in my soup.
So, Nito, you're the only one that recognizes that the runes are Fey. As
I would recognize that.
the energy dissipates, and with a loud pop, Ziggy, you're standing in the middle of the room.
Ziggy? Is that you? Is that really you?
It appears to be so. Everyone, how are you? Oh my goodness.
Full, how are you?
Oh, I'm pretty good. You know, just the occasional slip through the veil to Arcadia and whatnot. What have I missed? I can't believe I actually managed to land where you all were.
Yeah, it's incredible. Can you teach people to do that? Or is that just like a you fairy thing?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I did it. It sort of happened to me.
That tracks for this group.
More teleporting people into my tavern. Swell. Have yourself a bowl of soup.
Don't mind if I do.
Kelia, Ziggy, Kelia, he was traveling with us before, but got locked in a thing, but we're glad that he's safe now.
Charmed.
Well, it's very good to have you. Like I said, help yourself to some stew.
Yeah, you guys enjoy the stew. I'm gonna go find Destin and have a chat with Igor, if I can.
And that'll bring us up to Drian. Still in their room.
Going to light a candle, say a prayer. Be auspicious.
What do you say?
So, hi. Well, it's been a couple of days. Lots happened. I don't know if you're aware of what happened in the dreaming realm or not. This is what happened, and then I explain my perspective from what happened. I don't want to repeat all that. I can't say that I know better than the will of the gods, but at the time I couldn't help but feel justified. I know that choice put me in alignment with the rot. I know that you have many followers, and I'm not powerful enough for you to even necessarily hear this prayer, but any guidance as to whether or not I made the correct choice to free the noble dreaming realm would be fantastic. So I can either apologize and try and fix it, or let go of it.
The room spins 180 degrees as everything is pitch black, and all you see is a flickering candle floating in the darkness.
Hello? Yes, is this thing on? Can you hear him? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello? Yes?
Okay, good. Reception's good. Hi, I am answering your prayer.
Are you the auspicious?
I would think you would know your God, would you not?
Yes, okay. So about that choice.
Yes. Now, I have this question to pose to you first. What is in a choice?
Well, the will to make the choice, and the options between the various options. My words have failed me.
When one ponders the word choice, one thinks that it is a decision to be made between 1 to 3 options, yes?
But sometimes there are more than that, but yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Now, here is what I have to say about that. You thought that there was only 2 options. Yes?
Well, there were considerably more than 2 options. There were the 2 large options.
There are more peaks in a mountain range than just the one mountain. Yes?
Yeah? Yes, I follow.
Do not linger too much on whether the choice that you made in the past was right. That will do no good. All you must do is decide what are all the choices ahead of you, and which one will you take?
I'm sorry. I'm a little distracted by. Is this thing on? You said.
Yes.
Is this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I am on a beach in a place called Tahiti right now, so I am using my long-range communication device.
I don't know half the words you just said. I will do some research into that.
Interdimensional travel is just a blast, don't you think?
No, I can't say I've had a great experience with it.
Well, I assume that you want answers, yes? Answers that, well, to be frank, make more sense than what a god can put in a mortal mind, yes?
Well, okay. I'm fully aware that our whole deal is I find answers on my own. I was not expecting you to actually have a conversation.
Well, maybe you should go examine the bell tower then.
What?
You want answers? Examine the bell tower. Follow the tolls. They'll guide you along the way. Oh, and I highly recommend that you go and, what is the way that they speak to it? Transcend mortal thought to find it. That will give you the answers you seek. All right, toodaloo, it's time for bingo.
What? Okay. Thank you.
The candle flickers away, and you feel the room spin 180 degrees again as you are sitting cross-legged on the floor in the smoking cinders of the rune that you created for your prayer.
Okay, alright. Well, I'm going to very quickly try and write down everything that just happened, and then forget about talking to the other guy, and yeah, I'm gonna write stuff down and I'm gonna go find the rest of my friends, because that was wild.
Yeah, you head downstairs. And that'll bring us to Inoki. Inoki, you were wandering around outside, looking for Igor, and you happen across a dwarven woman. Big, thick, curly red hair, really stocky build, as she is battening down some ropes on a cart that's being pulled by 2 donkeys. And she kind of looks at you, has her hand rested on her axe like she's expecting to be robbed. Can I help? Can I help you?
You're smaller than the others.
Yes, that's what it means to be a dwarf. Small. Mm-hmm.
Dwarf? Oh. Interesting. Can't say I've had the pleasure of seeing one up close before. That's a nice axe you got there.
Thanks, and you're welcome, I guess.
Rude, isn't it?
Sorry?
You seem to be very eager to use that axe. On me or someone else?
No, you misjudge. I am protecting this cart here. I am expecting to be robbed on the way out of here. So, better safe than sorry.
Fair. I can see your point. Tell me, you know where this bear is? This Igor? Very large. That is something I have not seen up close either.
The Seekers, they care for the Ironbjorn over on the north side of the village. It's probably a good place to start.
Over that direction?
Yes, that'll be it. Just look for the hut on the outside of the village. You'll see a bunch of tanning leathers and drying meats.
Noted. Thank you, dwarf. I'm going to walk off in that direction.
Sure thing. It's about then that you bump into Nito on the way over there.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was talking with Kelia earlier, and I got her permission to try a bit of magic between me and Igor the bear. I'm gonna try to talk to him.
You seek out the bear also?
Also? Why are you looking for Igor?
Igor is a large bear. Never before have I seen one so large.
Yes, and you like to stab things, hence my concern.
You misunderstand. I do not wish to stab Igor. I wish to befriend Igor. Such a large bear surely must not fit in so well with others of his kind.
Well, if everything works out well, I can ask him how he feels and if he feels like he's fitting in.
That would be nice. Dwarf lady says this direction. Yes?
Dwarf lady?
Did you not see her?
See whom?
No matter.
The only one I've seen today was Miss Kelia.
Well then, surely you must know where the bear is.
Far from a dwarf. Yes, it's right this way. She told me it's over by Destin, and the Seekers over on this side of just kind of start. I'll just trail off mid-sentence and start walking.
Yeah, you guys reach the outskirts of Skaldaren pretty quickly. As you guys are kind of exiting the warmth of the torches that kind of light the pathways, you get hit by that whipping winds and cold snap of winter breeze, as it's like about -70 here.
Get here.
As you guys reach the little hut on the outskirts of town, And there's a small wooden door. There's the racks where all the meat is hanging to dry, and there is also lines where the leather is hanging from to tan. What do you all do?
I shiver first, and I'll walk in. Do I see anybody inside?
You walk in and you see this small, maybe 16-year-old Ganid. Interestingly enough, he doesn't have any face paint on like you've seen with all the other Ganid. He's a bare face, not to be confused with a bear face. Just a bare face.
Went on a journey there for a little bit.
He kind of looks at you guys and says, "Yes, can I help you find anything?"
Yes. Good morning, sir. I'm looking for a Destin.
Oh yeah, that's me. I'm Destin.
Great. Kelia sent me over. We were having breakfast this morning. Just the two of us. It was awesome.
Where is Bear? That is why we are here.
She mentioned
Oh,
Igor.
so you are here to speak to Igor or to
Yes, I did. I specifically asked Kelia. I'm going to try some magic on me, but it should allow me to talk with Igor and understand what he says.
Yes. Well, Igor is back here. He's currently doing his household chores.
He does chores.
Yes. As you kind of get back there and you see that Igor is currently hunkered over a like a cauldron of water and is scrubbing some metal plates.
Okay, first of all, this is amazing. Sorry. Okay. Yes, right. I'll head right over there. Inoki, if you need to talk with him, it's going to take me about 10 minutes to set up and to get all the ritual stuff done. But and first I'll head over and I'll go, Igor, good morning, Mr. Igor. And I'll stick my hand out, kind of like you do with most pets, and see if he'll, like my palm first, and see if he'll smell it.
He kind of like smacks the hand one way and smacks the hand the other way, clenches his fist, clenches your fist, and then taps them together.
When we tap them together, I'll do a little, and like spirit finger it away.
And you hear Destin in the background says, "So you said that you had a date with my cousin. Does that mean it's time for? Does that mean it's time for Sherrock? Because I can get my spear and we can duel it out to determine whether or not you get to marry her."
I don't know what that means, but we just ate breakfast together. Is that not a thing that I'm supposed to do?
Well, I mean, usually you challenge me to Sherrock first, so that way you can, earn the right to her time.
What is Sherrock?
I'm fucking with you. You're fine.
So there's no stabbing then.
Yeah.
That's not until the engagement part of the.
Aha!
Well,
Be there.
if that happens, Inoki, you're my designated stabber.
No, you have to stab for yourself.
Damn. Inoki's really good at stabbing.
Yes, this one is correct.
You should come out on the Seek one of these days. We well, it's quite fun. So anything else that you need from me, or you just want to hang out with Igor? He does have to finish his chores.
Oh yeah. Well, I did want to talk with you a little bit more about this seeking stuff, but I did. This whole magic thing is new to me, so I'm really excited to try and do it. I've never done this is my first time ever doing magic, so
sure.
I guess just make sure nothing goes wrong, and if it does, stab me.
Got it. Yep. Stab you right to the head and put your head on spike.
And I stab you.
Got it. All right. You have fun. I'll be outside. I'm going to be
Inoki, you know you're my designated stabber.
Of course.
And Igor just kind of goes back to scrubbing his dish.
I'm gonna take my 10 minutes to set up the ritual casting for Speak with Animals. So if Inoki wants to do anything in those 10 minutes, scene's
Inoki, you
there.
do anything?
I'm going to slowly make my way closer to Igor, watching him, staring at him very intently, trying to think of what could possibly be going through a bear's mind. And then just when I'm inches away from Igor, I'm going to slowly reach with my palm facing Igor and place my hand on his arm and just feel his warmth coming from his fur.
Kind of just looks at you, confused, and then goes back to cleaning. And then, Nito, you finish your spell casting?
So I get all the stuff in place. It's just, and I begin, pushing my energy into the runic circle, and see if anything happens.
Doesn't seem like anything happens at first.
Igor, can you hear me?
And looks over at you, says, yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Holy, I can understand
He
you.
speaks.
Holy shit, this is amazing. I've never done magic before. Now I get to talk to a bear. And
Oh, are you like a wizard?
no, but have you ever talked with anybody before? Like,
Well,
and have them talk-
the shamans usually, yeah.
Oh, cool. But this is new from. I just wanted to see how things are with you. I've never. I love seeing new things, and you're the largest bear I've ever seen. So I wanted to take a chance and talk with you, if that's okay. I didn't want to distract you from your chores. I know you're a very busy bear.
You must not have met many other Ironbjorn then.
I have no idea what an Iron Bjorn is.
That is my, how do you say, my people, I guess is how you say it.
Other bears like you?
Yes, we all have tough hide and very large and, well, we all live up here in the cold. We have a
It's
very
here.
interesting relationship with the Ganid here.
Do you like your relationship with the Ganid?
It is challenging and fun.
Okay, well, as long as you're having fun, I guess that's the most important thing. I saw that when we met, you were with Miss Kelia.
Yes.
I'm assuming, is she a good hunter? Are you two like partner? Like, do you go on hunting trips together, or is it like a...
Yes. I am Kelia's seeking partner.
Okay, and do most of the Ganid have like a designated seeking partner in with another Ironbjorn?
Only the seekers. Only the seekers have a connection with the Ironbjorn.
Okay. Wow, that's very cool and interesting. What can you tell me about Miss Kelia? What is she like? Like, does she have a favorite food, a favorite flower, favorite color?
Oh, there is a certain spot within the mountain ranges, just north of here, and she loves this spot. It's a good spot. She goes there and has time to herself.
Well, I wouldn't want to interrupt her time to herself. It's very important for people to be able to have alone time when they need it, but thank you for letting me know that. Oh gosh, the spell only lasts 10 minutes, so I know we're running out of time. Gosh.
What are you saying?
The Ironbjorn. Oh, sorry, Inoki. Do you have a question for Igor?
I mean, I have loads of questions,
Igor,
but the fact that you two are speaking and grunting and groaning is mildly concerning.
Sorry, the magic only affects me. I'm sorry. I can translate for you.
So you can
if you'd
speak
like.
bear now.
For
Okay,
the next couple of minutes.
Igor, does Igor have friends?
Igor, I know you have other Ironbjorn, but do you have any friends? Anybody that, you'd say you're closer to?
Amongst the Ironbjorn.
Well, both, amongst the Ironborn or the Ganid, besides Miss Kelia, of course.
I am close with Kelia, Dustin, and Brannan. And amongst the Ironbjorn,
there is my 3 friends, Rasputin,
Rasputin
Olga, and Trevor.
and Trevor.
Yes, Trevor.
Okay. Kind of an odd name.
What
there
about
at
the
end.
other bears?
But okay. What about the other? Do you get along with all of the other bears? Do you have any enemies amongst them? No.
Oh, well, not here in Skaldarin, but out in the wilderness, yes.
Like other just what? Like, I hope I'm not being rude, but like feral. Are there mean Ironbjorn out there that aren't part of your arrangement with
Well,
the Ganid?
No,
Or just regular bears?
it is hard to say. So when Ironbjorn make connection with Seeker, they become more. But when not make connection, there is more anger, hatred.
Oh, no.
You have not been found. That was why it is called the Seeking. You go out and you connect with you go out and you connect with the root and the healer. When these connections are made, you become whole.
So you and Miss Keeley are like 2 puzzle pieces that need to fit together.
Yes,
Okay, that's very.
but that is big Ironbjorn, the chiefess, if you will. Oksana.
Oksana.
She is pale, not brown like the rest of us,
Oh.
and she is the feeder. She does not want Ironbjorn to be whole.
Oh, she doesn't. So she doesn't have a partner?
No, she is chiefess of the Ironbjorn, the wild.
Okay, so we need to avoid her then. Thank you so much. Do you enjoy talking like this? Is this something you would like to do often? Okay. Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Igor. I really appreciated this. I will let you get back to your chores and the rest of your day, but I really enjoyed this. Thank you very, very much. And I'll put my fist out again and see if I can give him a little.
He bats it, taps the fist.
Alright, Inoki. Well, spell's over, but and I will relay to her to them about Igor having friends called Rasputin, Olga, Trevor, and then warn about Oksana, the pale Ironbjorn wild leader.
Without thinking or speaking, just going to walk up to Igor and attempt to wrap my arms around him in a bear hug.
He returns the hug, and then
A
just
literal
does like a 3 pats on top of the head.
Oh,
I'm gonna let him go
That's adorable.
and make for the door. You will speak of nothing.
Before you go, before you go, Igor grabs you by the shoulder. Do you do anything?
I'm gonna turn around and look at him.
And then grabs Nito by the shoulder and tries to make you 2 hug.
well, Needle go. Yeah, I'll go in for the
I
hug.
think not. I'm gonna keep my arms back, but not exactly try and fight it. Just sort of.
Needle will go in and
You
He'll
just
go in and
accept,
just give you
accept the hug, but don't return it?
just arms down at the
yes,
side.
very much so.
Yeah.
Igor just kind of taps both of you on the head and then goes back to cleaning his dishes.
I'll tell Kelia you said hi. Yeah. And I'll look at Dustin. Is he still in there?
He's outside right now. He told you he was
Okay.
going to be outside.
Okay. I'll go outside and speak to him for a little bit.
See, Destin out there is currently working at the bench just outside, cutting up some meat. Ah, well, did Igor have much to say?
Surprisingly, yes. It worked. It was amazing.
Yeah, well, I'm happy for you. Maybe you could be a shaman one day.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you.
After you marry my cousin, right?
Is that are,
First you have to defeat me in combat, but
is Ganid allowed to marry outsiders, or is this like a?
what? Do you think we are not socially accepting? Huh? You think we're bigots?
I don't know how things work. This is all new to me.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to learn.
So
I
you think we're
apologize.
bigots?
No, I think you're amazing. I think you're amazing warriors with awesome bears and delicious stew.
Yes, the three things the outsider learns from us is we are warriors with bear and stew. Good, good. Would you like some jerky for the road?
It's not bear jerky, is it?
Yes, it is. The Ironbjorn is central to Ganid lifestyle. We live with them, they are our friends. They are also our prey. The Ironbjorn know this. That is why they all go strong. We all go strong together. The Ironbjorn hunt us, we hunt them. We all get along, and we all fight. It is the way.
I surprisingly get that. Similar to some sailors that I know. I did have a question about your seekers, if it's okay for me to ask. Is it possible for somebody like me to join or at least participate in a seeking?
You would like to go on seeking?
If it's allowed.
Yes, there is one tonight. You could come. You do not have Ironbjorn, so instead you bring your friends, the ones who are interested, and you all work together the way that the Seeker and Ironbjorn works together. It will make you all good party, best adventurers. Bring you closer together.
Go in search of an Ironbjorn.
Suppose. However, you will not speak. What happened?
What happened? All that I was inside talking to a bear. I didn't see
Exactly.
anything behind me. I don't have eyes in the back of my
You
head.
saw nothing. I said nothing. I did nothing. Only
Well, I
the
saw a bear.
Agreed.
So as you two are kind of walking back towards the tavern. That'll bring us to Drian coming downstairs, to Jameson, Zala, and Nito, and now Ziggy.
Hi, this is good stew. But I noticed we're in a different tavern. So, what's up?
We got dropped off in Scaldarin. Hi. Glad you're back and that you're not dead.
Thank you. Me as well.
so
Sorry about the absence.
Where are Inoki, Nito, and Acacia?
I think I'm the wrong person to ask that. Anyone here? No? I just kind of showed up.
Right, well, it was sort of a general question. Nobody saw I guess they stay here. They can come find us. Then we can all have a discussion about what happened in the Dreaming Lands that you all don't remember, but it's very important.
Hey, Adrian.
Alex,
I
want to talk to you.
When did you get here, Ziggy?
Not long ago.
Oh, good to see you.
Likewise.
What's up, Drian?
You
I'm sorry, can I eat first?
absolutely, yeah. That's probably a good idea. Really, I'm gonna grab a roll of bread and just eat that real quick, and then just sort of like sit there reading my journal.
Alex kind of looks at everyone at the table. Alex kind of looks at everybody at the table after getting his food. Says, "Oh, hey, Jameson, how you doing?"
Oh, not so bad. Just waiting to see what we're gonna do next.
Yeah, I ran into Acacia. She said that she had to go and take care of some things around the village, and that she would meet us here later today.
Excellent. So everyone's here. That's good news. Like I said, I don't really remember much before leaving. Just there's a lot of leftover dread sort of in my body, so I didn't really have good feelings about what I left behind. But yeah, you guys, you all made pretty good time traveling as far as you did.
Again, we did not walk. We got wrinkled out.
Wrinkled out.
We got caught in some time anomaly and teleported here, basically.
Interesting. So you were all in a time or a temporal anomaly.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It
Not haha funny.
Might be my fault, and it might be related to the Dreaming Lands.
Interesting.
And
Well, funny enough.
I'm sorry.
Hey, no need to apologize to me. Funny enough, I was sort of caught in a situation with a bunch of space anomalies. So, kind of fun that we're all, same hat here. But strange that that's happening.
Yeah, strange. I'm gonna, like fiddle with the amulet. Yes, it's strange, indeed.
Well, if we're all waiting, I'm gonna start a second bowl of stew.
I'm sorry, is this seat taken? As you see, like a 8.5-foot tall Ganid with this glorious ginger beard, blue tattoos all over his body and face, and just this luscious ginger locks of hair all the way down to his shoulders. Completely shirtless, too.
Probably not. Nobody's sitting in it.
Well, it's always good to have visitors. So, who are you?
Like, us as a group? Me specifically?
Well, all of you. Who are you? Oh, sorry. I am called Frosthammer.
Frosthammer. Okay. Frosthammer. We are the Novatori.
You say that like I'm supposed to know, what a Novatori is.
Translation means that we're strange and we're wandering, and that's all we're doing, right? We're strange and we're wandering. Do you know anybody who might be willing to take us to the storm in the middle of the ocean?
You want to head to the Tempest?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to want to talk to my brother-in-law.
Okay.
Yes. He is the only sailor out of all of us, and he's made the trip once before.
No kidding.
Yes, he wanted to see how fast his ship could go, so he decided that he was going to sail into the Tempest and try to ride it around 3 times and then fling himself out.
Is that how
That's
he
awesome.
got out?
Oh no, his ship got torn apart. He only barely survived.
But he'd be willing to go back.
Oh, absolutely. He's been looking for a reason.
Now this sounds like my kind of captain. Well, pleasure to meet you. I'm Ziggy, one of the Novatori, as was said. Do
Sorry,
you know where we can find? Oh no, no need to
I've been rude.
apologize.
I'm Dorian. Nice.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
I am called Frosthammer, but those who are family call me Marcus.
It's a Frosthammer then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you, my very large friend. You seem like you would have fun and fight, yes?
Oh yeah. Big fan of fights.
Yeah, you are.
We have wrestling championship that happens next week if you find yourself in Skaldaren. It is Ganid versus Ironbjorn. There can only be one champion. But you can wrestle on side of Ganid if you'd like. You ever wanted to wrestle an Ironbjorn?
You know, I didn't until you said that. Until you said those particular words in that particular order, I didn't want to wrestle one of those giant bears. But now that you've said it like that, kind of do.
Is there like a cub division or like a light or welterweight?
Well, there is the children's wrestling, but they do not wrestle against Ironbjorn cubs. No, they wrestle against each other. So if you wanted to wrestle, we have a division for 2 years and below that I think you would fit well in.
Oh boy. Well, I don't know if that'd be very fair.
Fair. We do not have one for below 6 months.
Oh, what's the matter? You can't take on a big old bear with me?
All right. Yeah. I'll be in your corner. I can be your coach.
Will we be here in a week?
Who knows? Who knows? Who truly knows? We weren't here yesterday.
We got here yesterday.
Yeah, but we're here today. Who knows where we'll be in a week? We could come back.
Yes.
Oh.
And you see, your friend here wants to face the champion. Yes.
Well,
Do you know about the champion of the Ironbjorn, when it comes to wrestling?
I don't.
Yes. Fearsome. Her name is Moxie Berboa.
Sounds like a fearsome challenger.
So, I am going to head off. We do have the Seeking happening tonight. If you all would like to take part, we allow outsiders to experience the Seeking. It is one of our holiest traditions, but we like to share it. Because if we do not share our culture, then how will anyone else know of it? So, if you all are interested, we start tonight.
Well, I've really had to go with the flow lately, so I'm in. Will it help us meet your brother-in-law?
Oh yes. He is a shaman who sees over the Seeking.
Oh, that's all right. Well, looks like two birds, as they say.
And with that, Inoki and Nito, you guys arrive back right around here.
When I see them, I start sprinting up to the rest of the team, and I'm like, y'all are never. Oh my gosh, you're never gonna believe this. So, I did magic for the first time, and I spoke to Igor. Remember the bear? Remember the big fucking bear?
Yeah.
So I spoke to him, and he talked back.
Cool.
And
if we're here in a week, I get to wrestle one.
Awesome. Well, tonight, if y'all don't have any plans,
Seeking.
we're gonna go out and hunt one.
Oh yeah, sorry, we're going on this thing called a Seeking.
Yeah, so am I.
Oh.
So we're all on the same suicidal page. I see.
Yeah, Igor told me all about it. You could go. Who is this gigantic
Frosthammer.
guy?
Nito.
That's Frosthammer.
Little Frosthammer.
Yes, you must be the fine gentleman that my daughter was talking to this morning unsupervised. Yes.
Oh, you're Kelia's father. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Frost.
Oh, I see you're on the first name basis with my daughter, huh?
That's the only name she gave. Does she have another name?
Well, usually with the sign of respect, you throw a lady in front of that.
Oh, I usually call her Miss, but Lady Kelia, yes. I woke.
I am fucking with you, man. You look like you're about to faint.
Nito is very pale. Like, he's blue-green, but he's, like, very light blue. Yes, we had some. We had. I woke up. I woke up a little bit early, and I guess your wife. I guess her mom made stew.
Ah, yes, Rione.
Yes, Rione. And so.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm trying to. Rione, you said?
Lady Renoi. Lady.
Lady Rione? Mrs. Frosthammer? I don't know. She made stew this morning, and Lady Kelia said I could have some. And then I asked her if it was okay if I tried some magic and talked with Igor. And Igor is a fantastic conversationalist, by the way. And he mentioned the Seeking, and then Destin said that we might be able to go on that. Oh, and then also, apparently your shamans also talk to the bears, and I was wondering if there was a way that I could talk with some of them, maybe, about learning more stuff.
Yes, you can go and speak to the shamans. They have a small grove of trees in the middle of town. You can go and speak to them if you'd like, or you can wait and you can meet my brother-in-law, Brannon. He is the shaman who's in charge of Seeking.
Oh, head shaman of... Okay, yes, that's something I very much would like to meet, yes. Oh, by the way, this is our other friend, Inoki. They went with me to talk... Well, kind of they're not my bodyguard, but they were kind of protecting me, because they're much better at stabbing things than I am, and I'm not supposed to go anywhere unsupervised.
So what I'm hearing is I should let you fight Destin when you try to marry my daughter. Because otherwise, if I fight you, you'll surely die.
What? Why do people keep saying that? Do I have to fight people? Is this and I look over the rest of the Novatori, like, is this a thing that happens? Do we just have to fight people here?
If you'd stop trying to seduce everyone you'd meet, you wouldn't have to fight so many people. Mr. Frosthammer, I'm sorry about my friend. He's just a slut. He's just a massive slut. You can't take anything he says seriously.
I haven't seduced. I'm a virgin. Thank you very much.
Okay, I am far too ace for this conversation. I'm getting up from the table and I'm walking outside.
So tell me, Frosthammer,
I don't... Why are we fighting?
Yes, Inoki.
are all of you this hilarious?
Well, I do not know. I have a penchant for the humor. I think I am very funny. It is what
I think you're funny too, sir.
I didn't ask for your opinion. Anyways, I think that it's very funny to have what they say, dad humor when you become
Dad
a parent.
humor. I like it. And the way that you scared this one. Do it again, please.
Please don't.
Well, I am off to see to that everything is set up for the seeking. You all enjoy Skalderen. And I highly recommend before the seeking that you go out and you speak to the shamans and they get you the right state of mind that you need for the seeking. Your mind has to be open to the experience.
Sir, do you need a jacket before you go? It's very cold out here.
Are you kidding me? It's still spring.
This is spring?
Are you cold?
Yes.
Well,
I have perpetual water on me. It's literally freezing me.
sounds like you need to drink more. You see, alcohol warms your insides. Keeps you like furnace.
Well, I'm no doctor, so sure. Where could I get?
What in the bloody hell is a doctor?
Don't worry about it. Where can I get some alcohol, sir?
You are in a fucking tavern. A Ganid tavern.
And I just raise my finger. One alcohol, please.
Elia walks over and just slaps a barrel on the table.
Do you have a straw or anything?
Do you have a 6 months and under size of that?
He brings over 8 glasses and uncorks the top so that there's a hole in the top of the barrel. Drink up.
Thank you very much. How much for this?
No, you're fine. We take care of visitors.
Oh, you're so hospitable. Thank you very much. Jameson, would you mind lifting that for me, please?
Sure. And I'll walk over and pick up the barrel and start, I don't know, shaking it. I don't know how to pour drinks.
There's a hole at the top.
And anything else for y'all before I head off to prepare for the seeking?
Just which direction is the shaman's place that we're supposed to go?
It's in the center of Skalderen, in the grove of trees.
Okay. Well, after we finish this, we'll head
Before
there.
you
Thank
go,
you.
Uh-huh.
Are you familiar with something called Death
Sure.
in the Afternoon? Drink?
Yes, actually. Torma usually orders it when she comes in. I've made it a few
Would
times.
you be so kind as to make one for me? Thank you.
Sure. Sure, I can do that.
Also, Igor wanted me to tell you hi.
Thanks. I think it is interesting.
He really
that,
likes being your.
that-
He really likes
that-
being your partner. By the way.
I think it is interesting, by the way, that I know Igor's name. Igor knows my name. You know Igor's name, and you know my name, yet I still do not know your name.
My name?
Yes, you
my-
never gave me it.
My apologies, Lady Kelia. I'm Nito Ademi. I'm from.
Good to meet you, Nito.
I'm from Cult.
Well, no, I had assumed you were from Skalderen. It seems like you're so at home here in the freezing cold.
Well, maybe one day.
Oh?
A very lively place here. Very, very homey.
Well, what can I say? The healer is Ganid, goddess of hearth and home. Well, here is your drink, Inoki. You say it was, what was it called again? I don't ever remember
Death
the name.
in the
unless I get it.
Afternoon.
Oh, yes, that's it. Right. Death in the afternoon. Well, I am off to prepare for the seeking. Y'all enjoy the rest of your food and drinks.
Yes,
and
yes,
I will
thank
see you
you.
all tonight. And anything you all rest of y'all are doing?
I'm realizing how ungodly cold it is out here and coming back inside.
I've got to say, this tavern's way cooler than the first one.
Right? So wait, I have to clarify. Are you guys fighting something? Are we fighting anything together? Like I was told that I could get like a team together and we could all go and do this seeking thing together.
Are you
I
dropped on
assume we
your
were doing
head?
it as a team.
Zola doesn't know about the seeking, but is very interested in talking to the shaman, so is absolutely on board with going to see the shamans.
Everybody's back but Acacia, right?
Acacia said that she would be back tonight. She had some stuff to do around town.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Oh.
Well,
I hope she's okay. It's cold out there.
okay, so none of you remember what happened in the dreaming before the time nonsense. It was a lot. We found a god trapped there, and we released it. It was the noble.
Which
The Darkin showed up and tried to stop us, and the Rot helped us through Gleetmane. I have written all of this
Gleetmane?
down in our journal that we share with the other party. You can read it if you'd like, and then I'll hand the journal around for people to read.
Nito takes the journal, instantly draws a tiny dick like he always does, and then starts reading. So, wait, this all really happened?
Yep.
What?
All of it happened. I'm tucking the amulet back into my
It was,
vest.
is that in the?
The amulet is not mentioned.
Is you pulling out the spear mentioned?
Everything is written in the Journal of Note Share entry.
Okay.
That it is there. Drian has specifically left out shoving Inoki into the room. He cannot remember what happened after he pulled the spear out until he was on his knees crying. So everything that happened between that is not there, and then leaving.
So we saved the noble with the help of this Gleetman person, and then the noble stabbed him?
That's what you told me when I came back. So I believe what you told me, but none of you can remember, so I don't know how true that part is. When I came to, she was gone already, and Gleetmane was disintegrating, and then got taken over by the Rot, and then Zala used a spell slot so that the Rot could heal Gleetmane, and we were gonna meet him in the Vide Viper for drinks, but now we're here, so, stuff happens.
And yeah, I'll pass the notebook to the next person.
That'll explain the general feeling of dread I woke up with in Arcadia.
Am I reading correctly that you broke my runes?
Sorry about that. I
Definitely had those up for a reason.
Yeah, you might want to redraw them. I did have questions about those. Are they specifically to protect you against dreams, or are they more general protection runes? How long does it take to set them up, and do you need help?
Well, it takes about an hour to set up, and it protects from intrusions upon my dreams. It allows me to dream within the dreaming land in a controlled area, so that nothing else is interfering with my dreams. It's a little trick that I learned.
Okay, in case we get pulled back in there, I hope that doesn't happen. Do you want us to leave you alone, or would you want us to do that again?
I would highly recommend leaving me alone. I will be more of a detriment in the dreaming lands than I will be a help.
What does that mean?
I would rather not, if that's all I'm saying.
Okay. Alright. Everyone good with that? Not that you'll necessarily remember next time either? No, truly no one else remembers that, right? I'm not imagining things?
Correct, I think.
Interesting. Okay.
It's at this point you hear a loud bell toll.
Everybody does, or just me?
Everybody does.
I get spooked. What was that? I don't... Are there any Ganid in here?
No, it's just you all. There's no one else in this tavern right now.
I suppose we should go find out what that bell was.
Yeah, I think that means maybe it's time to meet the shamans.
Yeah, that's definitely what it means. Yeah, let's go check it out. Let's see if we can find out what the bell tolling means.
And for whom?
So you all head outside, and you see near the center of Scaldarin, there is a small, what looks to be like a temple with a bell on top, and then surrounded by a grove of trees. And the bell tolls again. You all kind of collectively see this happening and bump into Acacia, who's just fresh from taking care of the errands that she needed to run in Scaldarin.
Hey, Acacia, glad to see you're alright. We're heading towards that tower. Was that there? Did anybody else notice that before?
Tower?
Yeah, the one in the middle of the trees.
Okay. I can work with that.
None of you all noticed that tower there before.
That's weird.
Backless abandoned. Here we go. I'm just going towards it. I don't care if the rest of the party is following.
Okay.
I'll follow with this. That's legit.
Into it.
You guys continue to move further. You see that the ground wet. The closer you get to it, a little bit wetter, stickier. You kind of see this like blackish goo on the floor. You don't see any other people alive around here.
We see people dead
Just you all.
around here?
Not that you can see. Just you all.
The ground is getting sticky and wet, you said?
Yeah.
In like
covered
a swamp way or in like a mysterious substance way?
like in a mysterious black gooey substance way.
Can I make a check to have an idea of what is this?
Can I get a sample?
Sure. Make an Arcana check, and you can make a sleight of hand check for you.
My Arcana check is a 21.
Acacia, you would recognize this as the substance connected to a mysterious plane of existence known only as the Spiraling Black.
That's great.
The Spiraling Black. That's nasty.
That's all that's really known about it. Not much is known about the Spiraling Black at all, but you've heard some accounts that this kind of residue matches the descriptions of the stuff that covers the floors all around the Spiraling Black.
Has Acacia said that out loud?
Oh yeah, for sure.
The
kind of like in disbelief a little bit. I don't know if that came across.
The interesting thing is that the sky itself seems to have like a tear in it, where one side of the sky is dark black, and the other side of the sky is like this deep dark purple, and it's this direct tear across it, and the tear itself looks white,
like paper.
Yep.
You see, guys, this is the shit that's been happening in Arcadia. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
So it's not just a here problem; it's a everywhere problem. Excellent.
This doesn't look good.
No, quite the opposite.
You hear the bell toll again from the tower.
I got a 14 on that sleight of hand check, by the way.
That's loud.
You scoop up some goo into a little sample bottle. No problem.
Excellent.
Good thought.
Do we see any Gneed around?
We don't see anybody
No,
but us.
except you all.
The bell tolls again, and I'm gonna keep moving towards the tower.
So
Does the
we're
tower
going.
look?
What? Why are we going towards this thing?
I was
Does it look
told to
affected?
follow goal.
For whom?
You can see that this tower looks to be wooden, except for half of it is covered in that same black goo, and the other half is giving off like a greenish hint of energy. And it's kind of like zigzag and crossed all the way up. As the bell tolls again, and you hear a scream come from the top of the tower. A feminine sounding scream.
At
Sounds
this
like
point,
painful agony.
I'd take off with Dreen at this point.
Yeah, fully
Pretty
running
Oh,
at
With full sprint.
we're going.
I'm
Babysitting
gonna
Yeah, I might as well.
I'm gonna start running as well. Can I get a quick what the fuck check on the green half of the tower? Like,
Sure. Make an
I'm
Arcana
assuming
check.
it might be another plane.
Yeah, sure. Make an Arcana check.
I'd also like to make a check to see if I've seen something like this in my brief being away.
I got an 11 on that one.
Okay. You're not entirely too sure. Okay, sure.
Okay.
Ziggy?
I'm gonna make the loose guess that it might be a different plane, but that's not grounded in reality. So
Yeah, that was also an 11.
Yeah, you're also not too sure. You all...
Could I make a religion check to see if this is? Because after reading about the rod or something like that, would I?
Sure, yeah, you can make a religion.
Can I also make a religion check?
Yeah,
That's a no.
I got a 21 on my religion check, actually.
it has nothing to do with any of the religions that you've studied.
okay.
So, the bell tolls again as you hear the screaming get louder.
Is the bell getting louder as we move closer to the tower?
Yes.
No, Vitore, we need to move. There's somebody up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be running with the rest of them.
So you all reach the base of the tower, and you can hear the sounds of clashing metal and thudding against rock as more screaming and grunting from the top.
I immediately take off my longbow and knock an arrow.
Are there windows that I can perhaps fly to?
So there is the top of the tower itself that has open windows across all four sides, and then there's the bottom where you can enter the door and climb up the stairs.
Do you all prefer we stay together? I could fly up to the windows.
I'm down for splitting.
All right. I
might be able to see what's through the windows if I use Sweetie's blind sight. Should I check that first?
We have very little time, so at the same time,
I'm just gonna run for the stairs.
I take off from Jameson's shoulders, start
also
flying.
running for the stairs.
All right, so we'll start off with Ziggy. Ziggy, you reach the top of the tower, and you see a figure dripping in black goo, like the stuff from the floor. About 7 foot tall. It looks naked, not in the sense like it's like bare skin, but like there's no clothes, there's no garb. It looks like a monster. This is 7 foot tall, like black goo covered humanoid, and these long, sharp talons at the end of its hands, as it is looks like it's throwing around a. Make a perception check if you don't mind.
Sure thing. Oh, that's a big 4.
Yeah, so you see this 7 foot tall figure currently toss Drian into a wall. And you see that Drian scoops up this gem off the floor and continues to try fighting. And there's blood dripping from multiple cut wounds. And scar across the, new fresh scar across the cheek. And is handling a spear, trying to keep this thing back.
Whoa. Drian, how'd you... Damn, you're fast. I'm going to rage and attack it.
Okay. Alright, so that's going to be initiative for everybody.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Solid.
Okay.
I can't believe we got 3 nat 20s on initiative.
Alright, so...
Yeah, that's amazing.
So, Nito, what'd you get?
23.
23. Drian?
Fucking one. Sorry.
Alex is 7. Jameson?
7.
Ziggy?
20.
22.
Inoki? Zala?
10.
And Acacia.
23.
Okay. So, Ziggy, you get that free action of everything, full round of anything, as you see all this happening. What do you do?
No kidding. All right. I'm going to burst into a sort of fear and startle-induced rage, and I'm going to recklessly attack this guy since we're level 2 now.
Okay.
So here we go. Okay, first one was an 11, but let's see what the reckless attack says. How will a 22 do?
That'll hit.
Great. This is with the Warhammer, and so that's 8 plus my 2 rage damage, so 10 bludgeoning as I swinging, yelling. I'm very flummoxed right now.
You hear, "Who are you? What are you doing? Get out of here!"
What are you doing? Fighting my friend?
That was coming from your friend.
Oh, what do you mean? What am I doing? There's this giant monster attacking you. I don't know. I'm just trying to help.
And Acacia, that brings us up to you as you reach the top of the stairs.
As I reach the top of the stairs, I'm going to grab the amulet around my neck. I'm going to pull it out on its chain. It's a small amulet to the artisan. And with a quick hand gesture, I'm going to whisper, "May your strikes be true," and then I'm going to cast Bless on Ziggy, Inoki, and Jameson, assuming that they're all within 30 feet of me.
Okay, yeah, you all get blessed, and
I will move out of the way so people can continue coming up the stairs.
Okay. All right. So I laid it out for you at the top of the actual tower. It is about a 40-foot by 40-foot wide surface, where the black drooping figure is currently on the opposite side of where the stairs are, in the middle, and looming directly over the attacker of the black droopy individual. And that'll bring us to Nito, as you reach the top of the stairs. You also see Drian being thrashed right now. What do you do, Nito?
Sorry, my shit's muted. So do I see a Drian behind me as well?
You didn't.
Okay, so
But do you turn around to look for Drian behind you?
No, I have magical friends. I just assume. I'm like, oh, okay, oh shit, okay. Drian, what are you? Okay, bad guy, I guess. And the arrow that I have already knocked. I'm gonna bonus action. As you see, my hand kind of glows green, travels along the shaft of the arrow as I cast Ensnaring Strike. And then I'm going to let loose the arrow. That's a 12 to hit.
Yeah, so it fires at him, and the black goo just kind of comes off of him and slaps the arrow out of the sky.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep concentrating on this, because it can last for a minute until I hit something, so I'm going to keep concentrating on Ensnaring Strike. So you'll see, as I let go of the arrow, it kind of turns into a vine, and then you'll see my hand kind of still glows green after it bats it away, and I'm going to move into the room and as far into one of the corners that I can to make way, and I'll scream back, "No, Vitore! Drian's up here, he's fighting some thing, we need help!"
And that brings us up to Inoki.
I am going to come up the stairs, drawing my rapier, and I'm going to move around side to flank it and get ready to attack it. I'm going to wait and see what everyone else says first.
Okay. And that brings us to Ziggy.
Okay, and I'm seeing everyone walk into the room and join the fray.
Yes, correct.
All right, great. I'm like, I don't know. All this was here when I got here, and I'm just gonna keep up that reckless attack. Do what barbarians do.
Bless.
Bless.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's fish for that crit. Oh, okay. All right, that's a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Great. And then bless does not affect damage, correct?
No, Bless is just to hit. And,
saving throws.
Great. All right, 6 plus 2 rage damage. 8 with the Warhammer into the scary dark ooze figure.
Okay. And with that, the dark oozy figure turns at you, Ziggy, and you see him. He's like, "Est Be gone from my sight. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
You get a D4 on this.
Yeah, blessed for that too. Haha.
I don't think Bless is going to help.
Come on, that big blessed one. I'm like, come on with it then. And I got a 6.
Yeah, okay. So you're going to take 24 necrotic damage as you are just blasted with black ooze.
That is, I'm not getting up. I am in a pile of ooze right now.
And he then turns to Inoki, who attempted to flank him, and flicks his hand up at Inoki, who now you have to make a Constitution saving throw, Inoki.
Bless.
Bless.
I don't know what bless does. And then a d4
Adds
got a
D4
D4.
to it.
to 15.
As flakes his hand to you, more black ooze hits you, and that is going to be 103 necrotic damage.
I mean, I don't need to live.
You're dead.
The black ooze figure then turns to the two individuals that are still left up here, being Nito and Acacia, and flicks both of his hands at you. And Nito first, that'll be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, I guess.
And that is 9 piercing damage as a black ooze turns into a spike and pierces your chest, dealing an additional 9 necrotic, total of 18 damage.
Yeah, that hurt. That really fucking hurt.
And
Is this
then
thing just sticking in my chest? Like it's not like going
Yep.
away?
Nope, not going away. And then for Acacia, that's a 23 to hit.
That hits a lot now.
And that'll be 8 piercing damage and an additional 8 necrotic damage as flicks another one at you and then turns back towards the person he was fighting before with the spear. Give me the gem.
Bless ends as I fall unconscious.
Oh no.
And that brings us to Zala.
Sorry, I was typing my notes. Alright, so I guess I run up the stairs, I get up here, I see everyone on the ground. Can I send Sweetie to also help can I separate myself from Sweetie and then Sweetie would take her turn?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I immediately do that, I guess, as an unofficial bonus action. And then, jeez. Well, figuring at this point, it's probably more help for me to try to stabilize people. So I go over to, I send Sweetie over to, I send Sweetie over to, I send Sweetie over to Inoki to do a medicine check.
I just got a 16 on my concentration check, so I believe that passes.
Yes, it does.
Currently, right now, Ziggy, Acacia, and Inoki are all unconscious. Yes.
Didn't Inoki die outright?
Yes.
Oh, I guess yeah. So I go over to Acacia and I send Sweetie over to Ziggy. Can we both do medicine checks on them?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll for Sweetie's medicine check.
Okay. Let me just check to see if Sweetie has advantage on that. No, I didn't think so. Alright, so that's just just a regular medicine check with 0. So, alright, so just a D20, just a D20 at that point. Okay. I think I need to stat Sweetie in D&D Beyond for later. Sweetie gets, a 10 for medicine check.
Okay. It's able to stabilize Acacia.
Hey.
And I guess I'm rolling for Ziggy now. Ooh, nat 20, actually.
Alright, that brings you back to 1 hit point, Ziggy.
Well, it's actually nat 20 minus 20. Let's still do that.
Yeah, you're back to 1 hit point, Ziggy.
That thing called me a pest.
Well, I don't think it's wrong.
And is it dark in this room or is it brightly lit?
Oh, it's not really a room. It's like a blackened sky, so there's not any much light at all.
Oh, good. In that case, then, Sweetie, as a bonus action, because she can do that in dimmer black light, she takes the hide action.
Okay. All right, and that'll bring us to Alex. Alex is going to pull a scroll from his bag, and you see his eyes light with lightning as the prune body parts that were once Inoki snap back together. You hear the loud resetting of bones, sinew reconnecting, and eyes reforming back in the head as the scroll burns up. And Inoki, you are back at 1 hit point.
That really just happened.
Shit. Yeah. Nita looks down at the spears. Just yeah.
And that'll bring us to Jameson.
Am I close enough to this venom figure that I can do anything?
Yeah. I mean, it's like 20 feet away from you right now.
All right, sweet. I'll speak the command word of the Justice of Verdaz and sprint over to him and give him a good old whacking.
All right. The sword erupts in bright flames as you charge towards him.
What the fuck just happened?
I think it rolled both. I saw a 29 to hit and 18 damage.
Yeah, that checks out. Well, it'll also have the +2 for being on, or +2d8 for being on fire.
Yep.
So 18 plus 2d8.
Yep, that'll hit, and then the damage. I got the 18, so I'm gonna roll 2d8.
Rolling 2d8 for the extra damage. That'll be 10 more damage.
Okay.
And
So
then, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you cut right into this thing, and it focuses all attention on you at this point. Like you have done pissed this thing off.
That was the plan. And then I'll action surge and hit it again.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
That'll hit.
13 plus the extra 2d8 for an extra 19 points of damage.
Okay. This thing looks pissed beyond belief as he looks at you and says, "Oh, you're gonna regret that you did that."
I'm just gonna take one hand off of the flaming justice, and beckon to him while flipping him off at the same time.
And with that, you see Drian handle their spear and right into the back of this thing, landing another hit on this. "You ain't getting away, Darnzer! This is it! You're dying here!" And that'll bring us to Drian.
This is a wild city. Okay.
Definitely enjoying this fight, yeah.
Can I roll something to see if that's me or just somebody that looks like me?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
A saving throw. Excellent. Love that. 21.
Yep, you able to ascertain that is not you. The scars are not in the right place, but they definitely look a lot like you.
Don't know who you are. Is anybody still down?
I believe Acacia's still down, but stable.
Yeah, I'm unconscious but stable.
Okay. And not Drian just called this Darren Zord. Do I have any idea who that is?
History check.
Whole 10.
Nope.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I will just, I guess, run up to the thing and engage.
Okay. Everyone else sees two Drians now. Pretty sure that maybe they took a little bit of expertise into the Echo Knight, or not too sure.
Sure. I'm fighting with a mace though, so yeah, that's cool. Actually, I'm gonna touch the goo guy.
Okay.
I'm guessing a 12 doesn't hit.
No, it does not.
All right. That's fun.
Lightning arcs off of you, and nothing happens.
Yeah. Bonus action healing word to Acacia.
Okay.
For 6 hit points. And that's it. My very unimpressive turn.
Right.
Number higher than 0.
That brings us up to Acacia.
What is the state of everybody else, like damage-wise?
Everybody is looking pretty bad. Only ones that don't look bad are Alex, Jameson, Drian, and Zala.
I assure you, that's gonna change real quick.
Also, Sweetie.
As you see, they're all actively engaged with this thing, and it looks like that there is like black and white lightning coursing around the tower itself, and the tear across the sky, the white tear, is starting to close.
Okay. I'm going to have. I'm gonna prep a spell. I'm gonna prep a cure wound. And I'm going to dash across and drag the spell across Inoki's probably back or face as I like cross past as far as I can with 25 movement speed.
Okay, yeah, you're able to cross almost a little more than half of the tower. And
As I like, I'm gonna like throw the healing into them. It's not a slap, but it's almost a slap. For 9 points.
Okay.
And then I'm going to like just like I can't hide as a bonus action, but I'm gonna try to.
Okay. All right. That brings us up to Nito.
Yeah, Nito's hand's still glowing. He's gonna just grab his second of 5 arrows.
Okay.
And try to unleash another arrow at this thing.
All right. Roll to hit.
No, a 13.
No, it once again gets slapped away by the black goo.
What is this? Drian, how are there? What are?
That's not me.
That'll bring us
Stars
to
are in the
note.
wrong place. Somebody else.
Okay, so I'm pretty angry.
That brings us to Inoki. Yep.
All that right. So in my rage, after standing back up, I'm going to just over the head chuck my rapier at the thing, the gooey thing.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh wait, the wrong one. My bad. Okay, 10.
Yeah, it goes right past and goes off of the edge of the tower.
There's nothing else I can do.
All right. That brings us to Ziggy.
I'm going to stand up with my 1 hit point, and I'm going to be like, all right, that was pretty good. You got me there. I'm going to go recklessly attack it again.
Okay.
Nope. Best is a 13.
Okay. That does not hit.
Bummer. I'm up in its grill. That's my turn.
Yeah. It sees you and it sees Jameson. Daranzor kind of looks at both of you all and says,
I've had enough of this insolence.
and waves his hand behind him as you all get jaunted backwards. You all can make a dexterity saving throw to resist the movement, if you would like.
May I use danger sense on this? Did I see it coming?
So it's not an attack. It's more of a spatial thing, similar to Mage Hand.
Can I use it and make a strength saving throw to resist rather than a dexterity? Jameson's first thought would not be to dexterity his way out of it. It would be to grit his teeth and slam his face into it.
Yeah, you can make strength saving throw against it.
Yeah, that's a big 3. Really bringing saving throws tonight.
So dex saving throw.
Yeah, you were thrown back off of the edge of the tower.
I can fly. Okay.
Jameson?
17?
Yeah, you're standing there, but you're being held in that position, because if you were to try to lift your foot at all, you'll be blown back, but you're holding your ground.
Gotcha.
As you see him reach the other hand towards the Noctrian and lift them up off the ground, as you see the skin by the fingertips of them start peeling back, revealing the muscles underneath as they drop the crystal that was in their hand. And you see it clink off the edge, and Ziggy, you see it fall right in front of you as you're flying there near the edge of the tower.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch it. I saw it in who I thought was Drian's hands.
Acrobatics check to grab it.
Dear God. 6.
So it tumbles through your fingers, and you scoop one hand underneath it, It makes no sense. You definitely dropped it, but for some reason it ends right back up in your hands. As there's a burst of purple energy, you all see Ziggy just completely turn to dust from the fingers and scatter through the sky as the area itself shakes, and you hear Darmzor, "No! The gem!" And everything rips apart as you all find yourselves laying at the top of the tower. But it's snowing again. There's no black goo. There's no black goo monster. But all of you were there, including not Drian, but not Ziggy. He's not.
I run over to the edge of the bell tower and look down where Ziggy was thrown off.
You don't see Ziggy. All you see is a scattering of dust flowing through the wind.
And there, we also had like a bright purple flash, right?
Correct.
Team, Ziggy's not here anymore.
I'm gonna be throwing up over the side of the tower.
Also, I know Ziggy being gone is alarming. I'm still impaled, I think. Right? No? Wait,
you
what?
see that, you see not Drian just kind of faint onto the floor, like the left hand all completely flayed back to the wrist.
Oh.
Can I bring over with Sweetie to try to make a medicine check on Drian too?
I can get this person. Help Nito.
Do I have a hole in my chest, or is that gone?
No, you don't have a hole in your chest. You still feel the pain, but there's no hole.
I'm going to go down the stairs now that the fighting's over and look for Ziggy. To Jameson's mind, if Ziggy's not responding to him being called for, he probably got knocked unconscious and he's at the bottom of the tower.
You head to the bottom of the tower and you don't see anything. There's nothing. There's no impact on the snow. Nothing flying through the air. There's nothing. No sign of Ziggy at all. Like they're just gone. Erased. Vaporized. Disintegrated. Gone.
Jameson, what do you see down there?
There's no sign of him down here. Maybe he went through that portal thing that dropped him off in our tavern last time.
That's what I'm thinking, but I mean, there was that bright purple flash. Maybe they teleported to avoid falling to their death. But
makes sense to me.
They have wings.
Acacia, Anoki, Uzawa, what are you three doing?
Acacia will. I will stop puking over the edge of the tower and kind of just sit there and breathe for a bit.
Zala just sort of reflexively, not even really thinking about it, just goes over to Drian too with Sweetie and both try medicine checks since there's an unconscious person who's injured.
I am trying to process why in the fuck there are two people that look very much alike, but kind of different.
It's definitely not me. I'm gonna help Zala.
Does anybody see two arrows around? I don't want Lady Keelia to be mad at me for losing her arrows.
You guys hear Alex. God damn it!
What?
And you see him start. You see him start to spin, like his arms rotate. Black goo stretching from his fingers.
What?
Guys, get out of here!
Grab other Drian and let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Zala attempts to grab Drian number 2 and then flee with Sweetie helping. Yeah, Sweetie does the help action help.
And we're running.
You guys reach the bottom of the thing, and all you hear as you all reach the back to where Skaldaren is, where the tavern entrance is, all you hear is,
"Bring me my gem!"
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.